You are Beyoncé. And
Now, as a fellow Hive member, I can admit when I'm wrong. After seeing your comments on the Act 3 Will Be Rock video and doing more research, I realized I was completely wrong about these albums being single genre. For the longest time, I thought Lemonade was the only album that was truly multi-genre. But as I reflect on it more, I'm starting to see that Beyoncé has only gotten better at blending different genres into one cohesive sound. Now I understand why she called Cowboy Carter a Beyoncé album. It was the one album people really tried to put in a box. But honestly, I think she could say the same thing about Renaissance and every other album she's released. Each one is unique, yet they all follow the same concept. Beyoncé's ability to touch on every genre she incorporates and make it her own. That's what makes her artistry so powerful and timeless. And this is why I love the internet, because you can research, correct yourself, and learn from it. While doing my research, I discovered that not only is Lemonade, Renaissance, and Cowboy Carter multi-genre albums, but I Am Sasha Fierce, Beyoncé's self-titled, and the Gift albums are also multi-genred masterpieces. And if you ask me, I'd say every Beyoncé album is a Beyoncé album, if you know what I mean. She even expressed in her recent GQ magazine interview that artists shouldn't put themselves in a box just because it's the norm, saying, "From the start of my career and on every album, I have always mixed genres, whether it is R&B, dance, country, rap, zydeco, blues, opera, gospel. They have all influenced me in some way. I have favorite artists from every genre you could think about. I believe genres are traps that box us in and separate us. I've experienced this for 25 years in the music industry. Black artists and other artists of color have been creating and mastering multiple genres since forever." Let's break it down. Dangerously in Love is a mix of R&B, pop, and soul with influences of hip-hop, Crazy in Love, Baby Boy. B-Day is heavy on funk, soul, and hip-hop with pop and Latin influences, Deja Vu, Irreplaceable. I Am Sasha Fierce is a duality of pop ballads and upbeat electro R&B, Halo, Single Ladies. 4 is a perfect blend of R&B, funk, Afrobeat, and pop, Run the World, Love on Top. Beyoncé, self-titled, is experimental R&B with touches of hip-hop, soul, and electronica, Drunken Love, Partition. Lemonade is a genre-bending masterpiece. Rock, blues, country, R&B, and hip-hop, Formation, Daddy Lessons. Renaissance is disco, house, Afrobeat, and funk, fused into a cohesive celebration, Break My Soul, Cuff It. And Cowboy Carter is a bold mix of country, hip-hop, and classic Beyoncé flair. Beyoncé has consistently refused to be boxed in, and every album showcases her ability to mix and master multiple genres. That's what makes her artistry so timeless. With the self-titled album, Beyoncé solidified her place among the greats. The blueprint she created became a foundation for other artists to follow, and that alone is a testament to her impact. It's also a perfect example of how Beyoncé herself followed the blueprint of the legends before her. She expressed this beautifully in her iHeartRadio speech, where she thanked all the greats who paved the way for her.
I want to dedicate this award to all the innovators who have dedicated their lives and their art to creating shifts. So thank you for your sacrifices, your powerful voices, and your dauntless spirits. Thank you to Rosetta Tharpe, Miss Tracy Chapman, Linda Martell, Prince, Stevie Wonder, Andre 3000, Tina Turner, Michael Jackson, and so many more who defied any label placed upon them. Thank you for executing your dream so we could all follow.
But it doesn't stop there. It shows just how far back this lineage goes. Every artist who's come out has followed a blueprint while adding their own unique footprint to it. Successful people have said time and time again, study the greats, learn from them, and craft your own. Michael Jackson.
Believe in yourself. Study the greats and become greater. And be a scientist. Dissect. No matter what. I mean, I don't care if the whole world is against you or tease you or say you're not going to make it. Believe in yourself. No matter what.
No matter what.
Some of the greatest men that have made a mark on this world were treated like that. And I think God plants little seeds through people on the earth. And I think you're one, I'm And I just love the great entertainers, the great performers, the great showmen, the great the storytellers, and just watching them, you just mesmerized.
Oh, yeah.
You get caught up in it. I love it.
This is everything I pieced together from my research. Not only am I putting it all together for you guys, but I'm also learning the history of music in its entirety. That's the point I was making in my Act 3 will be rock video. Beyoncé is teaching us the history of not just music, but black music, and how it was sculpted into what it is today, and how it continues to evolve. This felt like a whole history class for me, and it only reinforced one thing. Beyoncé is doing her job when it comes to her craft. It's not just about listening and enjoying the music, you're learning in the process too, which isn't easy to pull off. That's why when they ask,
how would you like me to describe you?
A legend in the making.
A legend.
Yeah.
my response is simple. She's already there. And when someone says,
"You are Beyoncé,"
then she has earned every right to say,
and
now, since we've already predicted that the foundation of the entire album might be rock and roll, the next step is to guess what different genres she might mix into it, just like she did with Cowboy Carter and Renaissance. Personally, I think she might blend elements of punk, funk, or even blues into the album. Imagine how that would sound. With this track record, it's safe to say Beyoncé will bring something fresh and unexpected. That's the beauty of her artistry. Every album is a lesson in how genres can be reshaped and redefined. But I also wanted to add that I decided to do a little more research about the dates, and since the November 29th date didn't match up, I looked at all 12 months of the year of 2026 to find a month where the 29th falls on a Friday. Turns out May 29th is the only date that fits, so that's another potential date she could drop and still not break the cycle. Join the Hive Club, our exclusive community where fans share the latest, discuss theories, and connect. You can also check out our Amazon storefront for Beyoncé-inspired finds, and don't forget to visit our Linktree for all our socials. Everything you need is in the description below.